do we find broken links in a website. So you know that if you go to Amazon, for example, and here, for example, this is a link. uh, it would take us to some other page. That's what we call a link, right? So you can see that there's this a tag and there's this href, right? So href usually contains the link where it will eventually take us. So we can see that once I clicked on that, we can see a bunch of mobiles that are being shown here. And yeah, so this is basically, so this is a link, right? So now once we want to see an image, so this is an image, a dot image tag, right? Here also we have some right, you can fetch this value, right? You can try to go to this link, you can find the images over here, right? So here if you want to find that the link number of broken links, right? So if a link is broken, what would happen? If for example this is a link which we checked right now, if it is broken, what would happen is it would eventually not take us to this page and it would show us some error for 400, 404, right? So for 400 we know that 400 is bad request, 404 is not found, then we have 200 which is okay, right? 200 is okay, 500 is internal server error. So these kind of requests are there. So we want to find out, like, obviously we can't open every link and try, right? So how do we do it? So what we can do is we can get these links, okay, all the links, and we can try to find their href property, right? Once we find their href property, which is the link that it has, and using the connections API, we can try to hit each link and then see that how it turns out to be, whether it gives us a 200, it gives us an error or something like that, and we can print all these links, right? So this is one way. Another way is to, this is an automated way of doing it. So for example, there are 100 plus links. You can't go to every link, right? Open it, check whether we are getting 400. So we need to find some easier way. So hence we are doing this. So what we have to do is, sometimes the link, now there's this, whenever you click this link, for example, customer service, right? Here if you go, here we have this href value. In some cases we do not have this value. So what we'll do is we'll write a code in such a way which excludes all this, right? So that we can do. So we can check that URL is correct. Okay, and then first of all we'll get all the links and then we'll filter which links we want. Okay. So the links where href value is not there are the links where the business doesn't want someone to click it. Okay, even if they click it, they don't want it to be taken to some other page, right? So that's why seems like there's a sale. That's why we have so many phones. Nevertheless, let's go to the code. Now I've written this code, broken link text, right? And then what I've done is I've opened the browser, amazon.in. Don't look at all the code right now because you might be scared, but you can start with, so what we have to initially do is get all the links, get all links on the page. So what we have done is we have linked list, we just driver.find elements by.tag name, and then we have put a, so it will fetch all the links, right? And we'll put it in a list, right? You can see. Then what we'll do is once we have fetched it, we need to now get the values of href, right? So we use this add all method. This is empty right now. Okay. Okay, no, this is not empty. This has all the links, right? Now how do we add more links of the images also? So linked list dot add all, driver dot find elements, right? By dot tag name and image. Now all the image tags are all image tag web elements, and all the link tag and elements will be here in this. Now what you do is, once you have all of it, you just print total number of links. Okay, and now we create a new link list which is active links. Now we'll filter these because some might have href value as 0 or null, so we need to find out those links. So how do we do it? So active links, so what we have done is we'll iterate over this link list, this one, which now has image values also in this a tag elements as well, links as well as images. So we'll go through each element and we'll say, okay, if it is not null, just add it to the active links. Okay, add the element to the active link list, active links link list, this array list. So here we create an array list, new array list, web element, and then here we would equate it to the active links. So this is a list of web elements. Now what we do is, once we have this, we iterate over this whole list, linked list dot size, and if linked list dot get I dot get attribute href is, because href will have the URL, is not equal to null, which is not empty. If it is not empty, right, just ignore this one for now. Active links dot add linked list dot get I. Okay, so it will add one by one, it will keep adding, and it will have all the links which have only non-null href value. Okay, got it. Now we have just printed out, okay, obviously this size would be less than this size, right? Because this will have lesser links. It will reduce the links which does not have href values. Okay, now once we have these links which are non-empty, now we want to execute them, right? How do we do it? So now we'll again iterate over each link, right? And then we have this new URL, and in this new URL, this active links dot get I dot get attribute, okay, and dot open connection. We are just trying to, this is the new object. Okay, this will take all the web element, and we closed it, and then open connection, right? So, and we have typecasted it here into HTTP URL connection. Okay, all this what we are getting, so that we can do, see, it throws malformed exceptions and going to call new to argument section spec string. Okay, so this is how we do it. Okay, so it has this. Okay, under this we have put this link, and then we are trying to open the connection using HTTP, and we have say store in the HTTP URL connection. Okay, what is this? This is a instance. HTTP server may be transferred and shared by the instance, calling it close methods. Okay, protocol, got it. So So this is how you do it. We have typed pasted it, and then we do connection dot connect, right? And then connection we store in a string connection dot get response message. Okay, then connection dot disconnect, and then we are printing out the message that we're getting right from here, response, after each iteration. And then if there's exception in this, anytime it comes, it can come, right? So sometimes there's this thing that there's a JavaScript, sometimes through JavaScript there are URL, so we want to remove that. So what we do is linked.getI.get attribute, we just put in the if statement and linked.getI.get attribute href if it contains JavaScript, right? Then it should be false, right? If it contains, we need to remove it. So it should be, total should be false. So if it contains JavaScript, it would be true. And we want to make it false so that it doesn't enter here. Otherwise it would add that to the active links list. We don't want that. Okay, so here we use this exclamation mark. So imagine if we had put this, okay, href get attribute href is not empty, right? This condition is fulfilled. If it has JavaScript, right, then it would be also true. So it would go into this, but we don't want that. We want to make it false if JavaScript comes. So hence not equal to we have put this way. If for example if something null comes, then this would be false eventually, and this does not matter. If this is false, it will be false eventually. So yeah, so this is overall the code for this. Right, we have put some try catch blocks to handle this. Here we have added try block, and here if exception comes in this code, which sometimes comes because of this JavaScript issue or there's something else, right? So then to handle that, we have written this. So let's try run it. Okay, the browser is opened. It goes to amazon.in. Then we should have all the links. Total number of links 604 is printed, which is total number of links. And then active links we'll have now, which will be lesser than this. It's stuck. Yeah. So we have 371 links. Okay. So now after each link we are seeing that is null. It responds from link is null. Is null. Is null. Is null. Is null. Okay. Is okay. Is null is coming, right? So all these links it's hitting, right, in this code as it is written. One by one it is going to that code and it's opening that. Right, in this code we can see. I'm just about to stop it. Okay. So you can see here it will hit every message, get response message. So each connection it is getting this certain. If I use flipkart.com, right here, flipkart.com, let's see. It's running, it's opening this browser. There will have a lot of links over here also. Let's see, 469 links. It's calculating the size of adding elements right now to the active list. Active links, see 366 links are there, which are active, which have non-empty HRA value and does not have JavaScript in it. So now now connections API will be executed, right? What happened here was, see, internal server error. It is giving internal server error. The first line itself. It went here, it added that internal server error. It's again giving internal server error. See, so it can give 200 OK, positive for not found, right? See, all the links are where all the links throwing error shouldn't show. So now here it is printing this, and next loop it is going. Response, right? Is response. So it's just fetching this response, is coming here, and then printing and going to the next line. If there will be an exception, this would come here, exception handled. It would not break the loop because I think all is giving internal server error only. Let's try something amazon.com. Let's try. Let's see now. 565 links are there. Link, number of links and images. Out of this, only active links will be selected, which is 335. This is okay. See, is okay. Service unavailable. Service unavailable is coming. So these links we can just log the bug for these URLs, right? Because these are not active, and even on clicking, they are not returning the right value. So we are seeing couple of service unavailables, and okay is less comparatively. It shouldn't be the case actually. Let's try and do Gmail maybe, google.com. So it is hitting each URL, right? And this should be faster. 34 links, 24 links are yes, okay. Where we are getting our okays, right? So here you can always check, right, these links, and then you can log a bug if you find anything. We have about 26, 24 of these lines. This is a wonderful way to, you might be asked, find out ways, how will you find local links in a website. So you can tell this. This is the way, this is the code for this. We'll use, first of all, we'll fetch all the elements within the find elements method, then we'll find add all, then we'll fetch all the images, then we'll create array list of active links, add each array list as per the attribute. If it is non-empty, it should be added, right? And then we will use the HTTP URL collection to make calls to each link by fetching their href value, which we have done here, right? The attribute href, whatever attribute is there of this, it will fetch that, right? So yeah, this is it. See, you can practice at your end and see if it works at your end. Thank you.